Okay, here you go, Mom. Purple electric golf cart. 18 cords of wood. New planks for the deck. A dog. Boar spear, which I carry around if I'm out around. There's bears. My purdy car. My go-kart lawnmower. Stacks of round wood. So much wood you wouldn't believe it. We don't know what this is. It's not my idea, it was his idea. Wood splitter, four-wheeler, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, 4 snowmobiles. There's something wrong with me. Beautiful apple tree with big apples on it. Beautiful walnut tree with, I guess, walnuts on it. Greenhouse. Another apple tree. With, I don't know, 50 apples on it maybe. I'd say 50. Wind turbine going. And here is there's another apple tree with apples all over it. This is my ginormous snowblower. It'll shoot at 50 feet in the sky. It goes on the back of the tractor, and that's how it's done. Anyway, another apple tree with apples on it. Now this apple tree is Yellow Delicious. I put this in last year. That is a plum tree. And that's the Coast Guard, I think. Semper Patrias? I don't know. Yeah, United States Coast Guard. Here's the camper. And there's 12 flags back here, and I don't know why either. It's a disease. And this is the prettiest potato field on the Bruce Peninsula. Here's the other entrance. If you look down at the end, you'll see a barrel. It has a chain through it, and on the barrel it says hazardous material, authorized personnel only. Big trees. Another apple tree. I got lots. We're going to make apple brandy this year, so I have a lozenge in my face. Coast Guard. I don't know what that one is. One over there is Navy. And then Marine Corps, and then 101st Airborne. Oh, and there's the Stop the Wind Turbines sign. I thought that was just great. And the piece de resistance is the new solar panel foundations. This thing is 12 feet high. I don't know, 30 feet long, more. Here are the panels. They're 5 feet by, I don't know, 3.5 feet. The footmarks on them are from all the rabbits that are out here. I don't know why, they like them. Anyway, there's 20 of them. They're coming back on Monday. Hopefully we can get all of the aluminum rails up and then start mounting the solar panels. It'll produce 5,000 watts of power at peak, but that should be more than we need. There's that dog again. And, well, let's see. Oh, that's right. You want the garden too. Sorry. Okay, this is the other garden. First, you have 30 rows or 30 tomato plants. Then you have a row of carrots. Then you have a row of beans. And the area that's just breaking up there is peas. To that pole up there. Now if you go over one row over, these are all peas between those two poles. Anyway, but tomatoes, carrots, beans, peas, cucumbers, or yellow squash, I'm not sure, I forget. Onions, almost 3 rows of them. Scallions, peppers, kohlrabi. Mrs. Lice has gotten all but one of them. And then cabbage. This next row is earlier beans. And then we have Chinese cabbage. And then we have Brussels sprouts. Not Brussels sprouts, broccoli. And then you have kale. In here, we didn't dig them up last year. There are like 50 potato plants. Now they're not real big. You can see them here. Over in there some too. And I just gave up on tilling it. But there's a few, and I imagine there's, I would guess, as much as 100 pounds in potatoes in there, so why ruin them? Anyway, that's watermelon over there. Then you have potato plant, then you have watermelon, then you have broccoli, and then Chinese cabbage. Oops, stop stepping on the potato plants, idiot. Like I said, there's a lot of them here. They're not real big, but the potatoes we put in weren't real big either. And when I say we, I mean me. This is cauliflower. This is cauliflower. There's 2 tomato plants here because I run out of space. And behind them is radishes, which we'll use to make horseradish this year. Why? I don't know. Then you have green beans, green beans, green beans, green beans, peppers, 1 kohlrabi left, and then cabbage. Again, there's a bunch of onions in here. These 5, 6 are eggplant. They've never done anything for me. I don't know why we're trying, but we are. And then behind that is another type of cabbage. This row is probably yellow squash, I think. And again, you've got the carrots and the tomatoes. The tomatoes are there. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. but none of them are ready. This plant I dug up by accident, so I put it back in. Mrs. Lai said it wouldn't make it. It's barely making it, but I'm not giving up on it. Anyway, there's 32 tomato plants, so we'll have plenty of those. We're going to make horseradish. Between this pole and that pole is peas. They're just coming up. And then from here over is peas between that marker and here, which again is beans. Yellow squash, some sort of squash, I don't know, row of carrots. Again, I think that's horseradish maybe, that big flowering plant, I don't know, but we'll find out. Then of course you have the American-Canadian flag, highest of all. You have the, oh shut up Brutus, he's not out here and he can't take it. They're out there without me. Here's the you shouldn't be here flag, I like that one. And there's a total of 84 flags in the yard. You start with the little pond, you go to the big pond, and all the way over there is the really big pond, and beyond that is the dam. And there's a way back that way, there's a way back that way. There's a way back that way and a way back that way, all manicured trails. Those are the beehives, no bees in them. We now have, I think, 13 bridges, but I'm not sure. I've made enough bridges to last me the rest of my life. There's 2 more you can see there. Plus there's 1 more on this side and 1 over there. And then there's 3 over here and 1 past, I don't know, there's at least a dozen. That's it, Ma. See ya.